Hello. Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Nue Lopez, and I've been the drum major for the BCHS Colony High School Thunder Band for the past 3 years. I've had the honor and pleasure of being in this position, and I am so grateful for this opportunity. I've had such an amazing experience with everyone on the stage. Whether it be from 7 a.m. to 9:15 band rehearsals, Friday football games, long Saturday band reviews, concerts, or trips to the state capitol, LCAP, CMEA, or Disneyland, we're in this together, all the way. For one big band family. I would like to recap the senior year from the past 4 years. For one, it was no regular year. Months prior, in March 11th of that same year, 2020, the WHO declared COVID-19 a global pandemic. School shut down. The last concert was a combined concert, which most of the seniors here were a part of, before everything shut down. It was not normal. The seniors' first day of school began at 7:20 a.m. on Zoom, on a digital screen, not in person. I don't think any of the seniors, freshmen at the time, knew Mr. Humpel well and close. He was very mysterious. Yet, he would rehearse the band all the same, even though it was on Zoom. It felt so normal from then to now. We learned a lot about Mr. Humpel and how he would do his best to make it as normal as possible for every single one of his students. We were able to hold a few concerts in May of 2021, but we still wore face masks, sadly. The next school year, in August of that same year, we still wore face masks inside the music room. It sucks, but it has to be like that. For our marching competitions, the Delmar Band Review, Santa Cruz, Foothill, and CCDR, we were allowed to remove the mask if we chose to. I know all of you normally see me wear a face mask, but I took it off on all 4 of those band reviews. Fast forward to August of that year, next school year, masks were mandatory to be worn, but none of us, well, maybe the class of the 2023 seniors, knew what it was like to have things back to normal. Those seniors got a glimpse, but never had their freshman year completed because they never attended the state capitol and CMEA. With that year on a new track to break last year's record, we wanted to score in the 90s, but sadly that didn't happen. At the first band review, we got a mid-80 score. It was shocking. I could go into more detail, but we knew that we wanted to score better than that. We would hold marching sectionals during lunch, Wednesday sectionals, and we continued to place well throughout the entire marching season with all the practice. We were so glad not to lose our position in our division, and receiving trophies was really fun for me. I loved going up there and giving salutes. Overall, we ended the season feeling proud of ourselves. Fast forward to May of that year, we earned the unanimous superior for the 11th time for the first time since before the pandemic. For my senior year, we scored first place in 4 at the first competition, the Delta Band Review, and we were top 3 in 2 other band competitions, the Santa Cruz Band Review and CCDR. We were able to attend the state capitol and perform nearby for the first time since before the pandemic. The next month, only a few weeks later, we were able to earn our 12th unanimous superior. I can't say these 4 years have been the easiest, but each person that is in band has worked hard. I'm so thankful for every one of you. Despite all the adversity and obstacles that came our way, we were able to accomplish so much throughout this whole school year. It's something truly spectacular. Every one of the seniors here today could have all quit, but I'm so grateful to each of us for staying here. And thank you, band, for making our senior a successful year. Moving on from that, I'd like to share some more memories throughout these years. Some good memories I can remember during freshman years when Mr. Humpel was conducting One More Time Trek Korea, and he got a little too excited and fell out of the chair. He just went, yeah! It was one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen anyone do. During sophomore year, Mr. Humpel broke his baton during one of the county honor band pieces. That might not have been the best thing that happened at a concert, but it was a memorable one. During the marching season of my junior year, Humpel would walk around the parking lot of Glory, and his students would form up a line, single file, and they would follow him around while we were waiting for cars. In April of 2023, that same school year, when we were returning from the Disneyland trip, he stood out in the middle of the road to help the charter buses back up. It was so funny. He would just stand up like this and have his hands to the side and just stop all the cars from coming.
Sure.
And during our senior year, Humble would say a lot of random stories about stuff that has happened. I remember Mr. Alejandro came up during rehearsal a couple times throughout the school year, and he would just mess around with Mr. Humble. It was so funny. All these kids know everything. Yeah, tell it. In guitar class, I wear a mask all the time because I just wear it outside of band. And Mr. Humble would call me Newward instead of Squidward. I never seen SpongeBob, by the way, so it's just funny. Mr. Humble gave amazing advice to every single one of his students, and made sure to help them improve. I'm gonna miss these funny moments when I graduate. We, the seniors, are thankful for all the parents, school officials, boosters, sponsors, and you for being involved with this program and helping us become successful. Parents, please keep your children or child in band. They're so successful here and have amazing opportunities. Thank you, Principal Euchre, for attending our concerts and any other staff that are here. Thank you, boosters, for the food you brought us and for the supplies to our competitions. Thank you, alumni and coaches, for all the hard work you taught us throughout your journey with us. With your guidance, we're here today because of you. Thank you, band, choir, color guard, for being here today. We couldn't have been this successful if it wasn't for all of you. Can we get a round of applause for everyone here tonight? I'd like to thank Mr. Humble on behalf of all the seniors. Words cannot describe how much you've done for us. Thank you for the band rehearsals you taught us, the trips you took us on, and all these wonderful opportunities you've given us to shine and make our debut. There are so many stories that are left behind here as we're about to graduate, and only stories we know. And to the band, Mr. Humble will open the door for you as long as you get up and walk through it. It takes a lot of determination, hard work, and focus to be successful. Spread advice to one another, tell jokes, but most importantly, please have fun. As I'm closing this off, I have one last question for you, band. This is your band. What are you going to do about it?
My daughter and son-in-law would really know what this is all about. Apparently this was a Darth Vader Funko Pop. Does anybody know what that is? All right, very good. Thank you, seniors, very much. It's very nice. Thank you very much.